Two. What?
Oh, honey, you don't need us for that.
It's gonna be off the game, so we're trying to run a game, and I'm gonna start talking about the fucking arm scene from Hair of the Night.
All right. Let's get to it.
Sorry, Elise, you're muted.
Sure am. Thanks, guys. Nope, yep, I was. Thank you, Raku, for letting me know. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My players are sabotaging me with discussions before stream. That's all you missed. That's all the rambling you missed.
don't need us for sabotage.
As always, I would love for my players to introduce themselves before we start today. Top left today is Magnolia. Who are you and who are you playing?
My name is Magnolia Johnson. I will be playing Lahn Ashley, anthropologist, writer, and growing girl, let's say. She's certainly eating like one.
It checks out. Next up, May. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hello, everyone. My name is May, and I am playing Lia Ivana Eustace Smith, who is a wonderful human being. No gossiping about everyone in town at all, and loves trying to get people involved in just a little multi-level marketing scheme called being a makeup saleswoman. And yeah, she's a little concerned about what's going on in town, but it's just normal, Winoa. It just happens, okay? It just happens, people.
Happen. Next up, Rose. Who are you and what are you playing?
Well, I'm playing a who, not a what. Marvin is
sure?
sufficiently annoying.
What are you playing? Cthulhu, why?
I play Marvin. He's annoying and is basically your first real vlogger before like YouTube. He sticks his camera in everyone's face and likes to find Bigfoot. I think that's currently his life mission. He may have accidentally been involved in the death of Bigfoot, and that's what he's been looking into the past night.
This is true. And last but certainly not least, Sunny K. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hello, my name is Sunny K, and I am playing Shannon Joyce Whelan, a photojournalist who is going through it.
Going through it is putting it lightly. So, to start off today, I have a bit of a special thing because 3 of you are going to get little solo scenes. Sorry, May, none for you today. Now, I have a question for you all before I do these little solo scenes. Do you want to deafen yourself when I'm not talking to you? Or do you want to hear them?
Going on, that was the thing.
I'm very curious, but if it would be more narratively satisfying to not know.
Yeah, I'm sort of like, give me a surprise, like, even though I'm not doing it, but like, that sounds fun.
It's gonna be much more entertaining if none of us know. Like,
even the person being like soloed out, they're not allowed to know.
No, that person is absolutely allowed to know.
I can go get my knitting projects.
Look, I'll give you guys a little notice. One of them is going to be Lahn's dream for this past night. One of them is going to be Marvin is looking at some old footage. And the last one is going to be Shannon has developed her photos. So it's up to, it's up to you as a player if you want to hear any or all of those.
I want to hear my own.
Well, yes.
I should tell everyone else logically, but don't tell me.
I don't want to know. So, because I think that's like, I like hearing anybody's hints that they drop about stuff. And
when I give you a thumbs up, you will be allowed to unmute yourself then, or undeafen yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna go deaf in 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Who's going first?
Depends
I'm first.
on.
I
I'm
will deafen. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, it's you, Rose. It's you. So,
I'm the slowest, therefore I will suffer.
Rose. Marvin
Yes.
took a recording when you guys found that bear that looked an awful lot like a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
You, of course, recorded it as any good cryptozoologist would do, and you figured that now would be a good time, now that you've, had a rest, you've maybe killed Bigfoot. You need to make your,
Oh no.
you need to make your weekly blog post. You need to see if that was actually Bigfoot or not. What you see when you open up your recording, you put your SD card in, you flip open the little viewfinder, and you go through your old footage. You see the snowy forest path. You see the hiker that had been injured. You see Teddy helping them. You see Lahn and Shannon standing there, Shannon taking photos of the scene, Lahn searching for that flare and handing it to Lia. This is when you know that creature stood up behind Lia. And you start to see the bushes and the trees behind her rustle and creak and crack. And then you notice static. Over that area where that Bigfoot should have appeared, and you know that Bigfoot was, you see static, this sort of greeny, purpley static, start to just sort of block through and block out that creature. And eventually it covers up Lia as well when Lia starts to duck. You never get a good look at the creature that was in this footage. Marvin, do you continue looking deeper?
The other footage was fine. There was no weird coloring.
Correct.
Or indicating that the SD card or the camera itself would be broken.
You can give me a technology roll.
Yeah, technology. We're just talking about not knowing the alphabet, but I'm also struggling.
Technology is under T as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, but T is further down than I thought it was. 50 something.
50 something.
54. So I failed.
Unfortunately, Marvin, with your current knowledge of your own setup, you know that your camcorder is old. You know that you've been doing a lot of recording over the past couple of years. Maybe this is the first, technical issue that says you need a new camcorder. Maybe this is weird. You're not entirely sure. The only way you'd be able to tell is if you either took it to a professional to look at it, which would mean you need to find a tech store in Winoa, or if you took more footage to see if this problem kept happening.
Yeah, I will spend tomorrow just recording mundane shit.
Cool.
And seeing if there's anything else that gets blurred. But I will also omit this footage. I will just write a blog post about how I've arrived at this place and how it's cold as fuck. And how the cops left their car and it got frozen over. Just a very mundane post, but just to update people.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then internally, I will put aside the thought that it was Bigfoot, because I know Bigfoot can be photographed. We have very creative pictures indicating Bigfoot, but I'm gonna assume that that's Bigfoot. Therefore, this video is, unless my camera's broken, it's probably not Bigfoot. So my search continues.
Fair enough. With that, Marvin, I'm going to, with that, Rose, I'm going to ask you to deafen yourself, and I'm going to pull in the next person.
Where's the deafen button?
It's the headphones.
Yeah, I don't have that. Do I have that one? It's under microphone. Bye.
Bye. Alright, and then hopefully, now that it's sort of just chat hearing me, I'm going to be pulling in Sunny K, who plays Shannon J. Whelan, a photographer.
All right, I'm ready.
Hello, Sunny K. So, Shannon, you spent last night in the dark room that you set up in Teddy's house, the head of the tourism board's house, developing your photos of that creature that you saw in the woods. Now, you had a lot of photos. You had some of the crime scene, you had some of people around town, everything like that.
Yes.
I am going to ask you to roll me a photography check before we get started.
Okay. Please be good. Ooh, that is it's a yellow success.
That is a yellow success.
Which is like it's a super success, but not a super duper success.
Ah, yes. Gotcha. It's a hard success. So,
Yes.
Shannon, you have done this dozens of hundreds of times before. You're a photographer by trade. Your preferred medium is, it's not old film per se, but it's a bit more antiquated than maybe most photographers use right now.
Yeah.
That said, you really like the amount of control it gives you on how your photos develop. And you like that it means nobody else has to see your untouched photos. You start developing your photos, and a bunch of the photos of the crime scene turn out normally. You know, it's the car that's still locked, that still has the tarp thrown over the top. It's the cabin that you guys sort of jimmied open, that had the wallet still on the table. You manage, through your expertise, to actually get all of the information on those ID cards to be fully readable in your photos.
Okay.
However, there are two things that strike you as strange about these photos. The first is that not in every single photo, but in a bunch of them where there's a lot of forced visible, or where, you know, the subject isn't fully centered, you do see the silhouette of a person just about your height in the background. Sometimes it's half behind a tree. Sometimes it's standing on the path down the ways, hidden by mist. In one of them, in the best photo you have of that creature that you found, this is the other odd part. You see in this photo a creature. It is large, easily 7 to 8 feet tall. You see that it has the general build of a man, but much bulkier. You see that the head has grown round. There's this jaw somewhere between like canid and ursine jutting out of its mouth. But you see that it is wearing a police officer's uniform. Ragged and torn, but wearing the uniform of a Winoa police officer. You only captured its upper half, being just a little bit too shocked and a little bit too close to get a full body image. But what you do see is you see a name tag covered by Lia's hand as she holds up a flare that might have had a name on it, if only you could read it. You also see in this photo, in the background standing to the side, that shadowy figure again. However, this time it is close enough that you can make out some facial features. You see a round face. You see freckles much like your own. And you see this mousy brown hair cropped short.
She holds it and she contemplates burning that film. But she also has no. And here's why. She has the moment of the rest of the group is in denial. We still need to look at this for what it is. She did not take up this job because she is used to conveniently sidestepping truths, but rather illustrating them and highlighting them in a way so that they can be clearly seen. Even if they're deeply unpleasant to know.
Fair enough. You may add this to your inventory. And now you may deafen yourself again while I pull in the last of you.
Vanish.
Oh, hello? Hello.
Hello, Magnolia. It's your turn.
Hi.
You feeling
Hi.
ready? You feeling ready to kick this day off?
Absolutely not. I'm never feeling ready for anything. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Lahn, you are sleeping.
Always a bad sign.
Lahn, you are
Never
sleeping.
in
And you know what comes next. What comes next is I have to change the scene on the Foundry, which means everyone's gonna lose your face, your lovely face, for a second.
Sleep perchance to fucking dream.
Where's the? Hang on. Where's the scene I want? Where's the scene I want? Come on.
Tell me what the usual window dimensions are. Foundry, it's fine.
There we go. Okay, we've got the right scene on now. Stream, if you see what the scene is called. No, you don't. So, Lahn, you open your eyes, and you are standing in front of a gorgeous stained glass window. The sun is directly behind it. All of these colors are dazzling, dappling over your skin. You see these reds, these blues, oranges, and yellows brighter than anything else in that image. You're in a sandstone-looking building. Old. Very clearly, it has been loved and worn and used. And just sort of hanging in the air around you, you can feel the weight of hundreds of hands, all working together. You feel yourself freeze momentarily, and you notice the weight behind you of a person standing about a meter behind you. You hear them breathing, and you catch a hitch in their breath like they want to say something, before the stained glass in front of you shatters. And as it does, as those shards fly at you fast enough that you know they could blind you, you wake up.
Note to self. Figure out where the church is in Winoa. I guess.
With that, you can stay. I'm actually going to ask everyone else to come and undeafen themselves. Because that is everyone. So. Ooh, if I can send my message. Oh no. Phone broke. Can you ping him for me, Magnolia?
Bring it for it.
Thanks.
One moment. Where is Discord?
Never
Where
mind.
did it?
I got
okay,
it. Phone
yeah.
worked. Cool. We're back. We're so back. Now.
Can I ping them for you? Apparently not.
It's alright. Don't worry about it. It got solved. So, with that very esoteric dream for Lahn, we are going to head on back. Oh, let's see. Where should we go to? I know where we should go. Let's go to where you guys have met every single day.
Okay.
Why would we start anywhere else?
Why would you start?
I would like to say something. I'm gonna see if I can get Teddy to start paying for these breakfasts if he haven't. I know he's not here, but
Just put it on his tab.
yeah.
You just walk up to the bartender, you're like, it's on Teddy's tab. The bartender's like, okay.
This is on Theodore.
Significantly less unhinged than the image I had in my head, which like looking around and being like, okay, going behind the desk, going to whatever computer or whatever ledger they use for point of service at that time, at that juncture, and just writing down everything under Teddy's name.
No, this is, I think, the only valid use of I know the owner.
Very fair. This is going to progress into just being in his house, like rooting through his fridge. This is like I have a logical insight for this bit, and it's going to be fucking eating this man out of my house and home.
Teddy's gonna have to put child locks on all of his stuff just for Lahn.
Dude, the line's an adult. It's not going to work.
Teddy doesn't know that. No.
What do you mean?
Welcome back, players. All four of you have decided
women
to
colors.
meet in the lodge. Again, this is one of the bigger buildings in Winoa. Very touristy, but Shannon, it's where you're staying for now. Lahn, it's also where you're staying. Shannon, I don't know what has happened to you, but you were so tiny. But yeah, so what would you all like to do?
She got squished. I think Shannon is in the lobby of the lodge, and instead of Lahn, because Lahn is usually the first one there, so she can get that food. Shannon has been there all night, just nursing the same, at this point, tepid cup of coffee, just staring off into the middle distance, like bouncing her leg in anticipation for other people to come in.
Yeah.
Like 3 plates and hand you one.
Thank you.
Shannon, honey, you don't look like you got a wink of sleep. Are you? I know it can be a little crazy when a bear comes after you, but it's not like too unusual. Like, we're out pretty far in the North Woods. They're around.
I know, Leah. I appreciate you trying to make me more familiar with the area and the goings on here. But I think we need to be honest with ourselves, even if it's painful. That wasn't a bear. This isn't doctored. This is just developed normally. This is the footage of what happened last night. And she holds up the photo.
I'm sorry, were you taking the photos last night?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
To the other 3 of you who did not hear what I told Shannon, Shannon has put on the table in front of you a photo that is about from, like, Leah's waist up, of Lia holding up a flare, and this creature hulking over her. This creature is 7 to 8 feet tall. It looks like it was maybe human at one point, but now there is fur, this coarse brown fur growing out everywhere. This half-canned, half-ursine jaw jutting out of the flesh on its face. You can see it beginning to rip and tear in some of the sections. One of the ears migrating up and growing a bit more. You see these large...
Should I show my line art?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wearing headphones like an Arthur character.
You see this just large and hulking beast with tattered remnants of what used to be a police officer's uniform over top of it. You see 2 other things of note. You see one other thing of note. And you can also spot hidden if you want to see anything else. In the back of this picture, off to one of the sides, you see that there's another figure. Kind of grainy, almost as if they were being photographed through like mist or falling snow. You see a young man about Shannon's height, round face, freckles, fair complexion, and just sort of this mousy brown hair.
It's this photograph.
It is a photograph.
But okay. Why do you get to have evidence and my video camera is going to be broken?
I'm getting Eldritch Horrored. I'm getting Eldritch Horrored in a different way than you're getting Eldritch Horrored. You will get yours, I promise. Cthulhu will call you. Don't you worry.
Coming at y'all differently.
Shannon, honey, this is not conversation for a public area. Just let me just and then I try to go out and turn the photograph over.
She is watching you like a hawk and is ready to snatch it out of your hand if you so much as move to rip it or burn it.
Marvin spotted and it's crazy.
Fucking Marvin spotted!
Hold on, give me a second on Marvin. Marvin!
Marvin started looking at the photograph to see if it resembled Bigfoot because my video recording got corrupted.
Hey, Marvin. Okay, so
But then-
Lahn. First of all, Lahn. Lahn,
What
you
is what he saw that I didn't? Holy shit!
Holy shit. We're gonna go from like lowest success to highest success. Lahn, you see that this figure in the back looks remarkably similar to Shannon. Just remarkably similar. Marvin, you see that. And you see that you cannot see this thing's feet. They are not in frame. I don't know how that factors into the Bigfoot analysis, but I am telling you that. You also see that where Lahn is holding up where Lia is holding up a flare in this photo, behind her hand, it looks like there is a name tag on this creature. Unfortunately, her hand is blocking it out, so the only part of it that you can see is like OF, and then it's covered.
And does it look to be like the first bit of the
It's the
name
first
tag
bit
or
of it.
the? So OF something.
Something.
Great.
You
He's got to make
also
money somehow.
need to roll me a sanity check.
Anyone heard me?
Also, actually, sorry, everyone here needs to roll me a sanity check. Do that.
Oh
I
god!
didn't look closer. Do I
You
still
did
have to roll?
look.
Ah, damn.
You're still looking at an Eldritch Horror. You're still rolling me a sanity check. Thank you very much.
Hard
Hey,
success.
why am I doing-
Marvin with the 3s.
Marvin!
Lahn.
God,
I'm gonna feel everything else from now on.
We're
just
doing
so
so
we're aware,
good.
right?
this is normal to her. This is just.
Okay,
Just
lads.
oh shit.
Okay, folks. May, I think you just rolled a private roll and I can't actually see what it was.
Workaday ass haunting.
Really? I see it.
I
obviously,
can't.
But you rolled
What
it,
is-
so you can
did
see
you
your
pass?
own roll. You
It's
should be able-
a 50, if that helps. I can roll it again, but
It's fine if you use this one. Just tell me if it passes or fails.
yeah, it's pass.
It's a pass. Everyone passed. Everyone passed. Yo, everyone passed.
Sanity
You all have
check.
seen this before. It's still creepy. It's still really weird. It makes your skin crawl a little bit as you can sort of imagine what it would feel like for your musculature to start like bending and warping like that. But none of you are going to take sanity damage from this.
Can I record the photograph? Like,
Okay.
I'm recording mundane shit to see if the camera's broken. I also want to just pass over the table and just record physical photograph.
Marvin, as you record over this photograph, you can watch through the viewfinder because that is a thing that you have on this camera.
Yeah.
As you
Camera.
pass over it, you see that it's completely fine.
Great.
As you watch your footage back, you notice that anytime that photograph had been in frame, there's that same purpley static over top of the creature and the other person in that image.
Cthulhu
Shannon.
making a command decision about video and its ability to kill the radio star here.
Shannon, I know you do pictures, not videos. But do you have any idea why this is happening? And I show, like, the blurriness of the recording. The static.
Shannon, you could roll me tech.
I'd love to, thank you.
Any of you can
This is
if
gonna-
Marvin asks you for help and shows you the thing.
I'm not, like, hiding it. I just figured
That's a
the
failure.
journalist
If they're
is the one who
still
knows most.
talking about horrors, I'm going to the bar.
You're going to. It's a lovely continental breakfast spread. Like, this is the off season, but they still do hospitality here. You see, like, there's one of those metal trays of eggs. There's some bacon. There's some breakfast sausage. There's like a make your own waffle station that was just used by Lahn to make a good old 3 stack of waffles.
Yeah. Here.
Let's go.
Shannon,
I don't know.
you are gonna know. It's not how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, no
There's very
shit.
clearly something weird here. You do recognize, and Marvin, you recognize this as well. The like glitchiness is only ever over top of where that photograph is. So you both know that it's nothing to do with the lens. You both know that it's nothing to do with, like... You don't think it has to do with most of the internals. You know that it
It's
doesn't
like
have
someone.
anything to do with the screen itself, because if it was on the screen, it'd be stuck in one spot. What you guys can figure out with those tech rolls is you don't know how to fix it. If you want to fix it, you're probably going to need to go to, like, a professional in order to do that. It could be an issue with the motherboard. Like, if there's something really funky going on there, maybe with the color balancing, maybe with tracking, like, that could be what's doing it. But you guys don't know enough about this technology in order to, like, nail it down for sure.
I don't know. Maybe it's interacting with the chemicals in the photograph? It's a newer print, so...
Yeah, but, like, this also happened with the recording I made.
If we're gonna admit that's not a bear, we could at least not pretend we can figure out what's going on here. I don't...
No, but what if
You
it's
got a
Bigfoot?
point.
I need to inform the world if we have in fact killed Bigfoot. Also, I'm hungry. So Marvin's gonna go make, like, an egg and bacon sandwich.
I don't think
I'll
we
see
got
if I can find another photograph that shows it clearly, and I'll let you slice it into a video, maybe? If there's another way to do it?
I mean, Shannon, you got some other photos of the thing.
Does she will hand over a photo that does not have the figure in the background.
You, Marvin, are handed a photo that looks like it was maybe sort of cropped out of the film that Shannon had. Like, it was just way over to the side in this figure, in this photo, so Shannon, like, made a tighter one of just, like, the creature. Its feet are still not in the image.
God fucking damn it! I love the confused face that May is giving every time. And then the camera freezes on my end, so I'm just seeing a very confused looking May.
Shannon is gonna take, like, a bite of whatever, like, sourdough whole grain toast is on the plate that Lahn handed her, and then is going to offer the rest of it back and get another cup of coffee.
Okay.
Lahn just consuming all of it.
Did not get that for her, but, like, fuck it. I'm not throwing it away. I'm like, just...
Anyway,
I'm so excited
Lia
to meet Lahn Ashley's tapeworm.
Absolute freak show town.
Lia's gonna pick up, like, a prize selection of pastries from the bar and put them with her gift baskets that she has been making to give to both Chadwick and Justin, because that is the good Christian thing to do, to go visit someone in the hospital, which is what Lia is planning to do today.
Speaking of, now that we're talking about our plans for today, I have a question I need to ask all of you, except for Magnolia and Sunny K. Did you interact with your art in the past time since last session?
Yes.
You painted
Like,
your van.
Lia? Or, like,
I've been working on the interior because it's cold as fuck outside.
Fair enough, fair enough. Lia?
Let's see. If you count, like, making sure a gift basket is, like, the perfect, like, image of a thing, then it's a yes.
I'll allow it this
I don't
time.
know.
I'll allow it this time.
If
So yeah, you all engaged with your art. I don't need to increase the counters.
Born in the wrong generation. She needed to be here for Instagram.
If you live, she still could be.
I was saying, Lia missed Instagram, and fucking Marvin is missing YouTube desperately.
Yeah!
He needs to be out here
No,
putting
that's competition.
Logan Paul's moments to shame, but meanwhile he's fighting fucking we've killed Smallfoot, and now everything's gone to shit. We've,
Oh, you gave me an idea.
yeah, no,
we ask people if they've heard of a small-footed Bigfoot variety.
Yeah, we done fucked up normal foot over here, and it's just... They're just calling it foot.
So,
We fucked up foot!
Yeah.
would like to go and visit Chadwick today.
I would also like to go if I am permitted to.
I don't know these people.
I need to ask
The
Leah
hikers.
something real quick before anyone does anything. Before fucking everyone gets up and goes somewhere.
All I know is that one of them was bleeding, and then maybe not Bigfoot, was there, and we may have killed Bigfoot, and then the guy was sent to the hospital. But I don't know anything else. They were missing, and now they're not, I think.
Well, that's when we found them.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Marvin, honey, you don't have to come and visit, but it would mean a lot to me, and I know it'd mean a lot to Chadwick if there were grateful people to know that he is, like, it's good that we found him, and Justin as well.
Please come visit
trying to
Nana
guilt
in the
trip you,
nursing
let's go.
home with mom ass conversation.
Please, yeah.
I mean, I've already established that Marvin has a soft spot for, like, cute sounding ladies. So absolutely, Marvel will join Leah anywhere.
I love how this explains how like 3 out of the 5 party can get Marvin to do anything.
An older
sounds
woman
cute.
also was doing, he's like, yes, ma'am. Okay.
I'm
feel
not
like
splitting the
a
party
copyright-
intentionally, okay? I'm
Love
not
you.
doing it.
Thank you.
I feel like a copyright neutral Scooby snack would also do the job.
Marvin can be bribed with little treats and small slices of ham.
To be fair, I can also be bribed with little treats and small slices, so...
Little chopped up pieces of mozzarella cheese sticks in the pocket.
I said slice of ham, but slices of ham is much funnier. Marvin can have a little salami as a treat.
I saw the dog.
Oh.
I don't think this is what you wanted for your character, Rose. I'm sorry.
It is. I don't know. I'm not giving you any benefit of the doubt here. I feel like you knew this was gonna happen. I feel like you saw this coming. You're like, I'm gonna make this 3-int motherfucker, and it's gonna be so much fun.
I was just trying to be like an annoying vlogger, and this is where we've ended up. We're gonna lure him into that.
Fucking girls, Teddy and David Dobrik over here.
Yeah. So, Lahn, you
That's
need to do
so
something
good.
before you guys left.
I needed to talk to Boo. I needed to ask someone about a church. I mean, talk to Leah.
This guy looks way too put together, but sure.
You don't have a. I'm assuming where's the church here? I don't. Do you have?
Oh, do you mean Okay, I'm gonna make up church names right now, so I have to remember. the
I'm
rest
I'm
of them.
terrified how many you're gonna give me.
What is the denominational breakdown of Winoa?
Well, Winoa's
I'm
going to be
assuming-
predominantly
I'm assuming
prominent
we
with
need
some
a-
Catholicism and Jesuit, right?
So yeah, we've got the Lutherans. They're over in that corner over there, St. Mark's, I believe. And
I'm
then we've
actually
got
gonna maybe stop you for a second before you keep making people
yeah, if
up.
you'd like to make names too.
The Lutherans are in the next town over.
Okay, got it.
The... Sonny K, I need you to very quickly remind me what the denomination of Christianity was.
Is it the evangelical?
Thank you. The Protestants are actually 2 towns to the south.
Oh, thank
So,
God.
so this is just Catholic.
No.
Winoa is a Catholic
The real
strong.
horror is abated.
We're in the fucking Midwest! What do you want from me?
No.
We're in whitey Midwest! I don't know what you want!
Shannon has never felt more at home in a bad way. Boston girl finds the most Catholic fucking part.
No, you're having a bad time. Lahn's right at home because Lahn's from fucking Baton Rouge. No, she's like, oh, thank God they got Catholics.
Lahn's like looking around the Catholic Church for the one motherfucker who's like,
They got like the less racist white people here. We're going. It's great.
is that symbol on the wall graffiti or they? I'll never.
The mosque is about 45 minutes away from the lake. Again, next town over. Different town than the Lutherans, crucially. Lutherans don't really like sharing their turf. Your church, your home church, Leah, you would know is about a 2-hour drive out of town.
I keep
Suppose.
forgetting how huge the states are. I'm like,
And-
then you're on the other side of the country, but that's my country, not
It's your
your
country.
country.
I'm
Right.
sorry.
The
No, you
American
said like
perspective.
if this town has like an urgent care, there's at least 2 churches in the middle of town.
And there's
I
one
would go so far as to
church
say 3.
in Winoa that you know of.
Mhm.
Well, the St. Mark's just mentioned.
That's out of town. That's next town over.
Mhm.
Oh, I should also mention the synagogue is also a town to the south. The one church in town that you know of is a tiny little church, an evangelical church, and I will let you make up the name of this one as you wish. It is located, Leah, inside of a strip mall.
Yep.
It's a decent drive from the lake. Like, it's not on Main Street by any means. It's actually... You think what it used to be was it used to be like a storefront. Or, you know, a superstore that just sort of... Shoe store went out of business, there was a space, and a pastor realized there wasn't a church in town yet.
Okay, this is probably taking from multiple churches, but I do like Divine Holy Saviors.
Divine Holy Saviors, we'll go with that. Absolutely.
Only saviors in a strip
Is this
mall.
an actual thing that's happened?
God, it's this dog. What is this shit?
Rose, when you say that, are you talking about there's a strip mall that's empty and somebody puts a church in there? Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
very common,
Really?
actually.
Yeah. There's a church in my hometown that was a fucking bowling alley.
Here's the fucking thing about American Protestants is those dumb sons of bitches
Okay.
will put a goddamn church anywhere. They have no respect for the house of God on like a fundamental level. You don't like I get that
I mean, they
Jesus
are
Christ said,
protesting.
"Wherever two or more of you gather my name, I am there also." But I think you should have the bare minimum respect for the house of God to pull together stained glass money before you're gonna make a church.
I am realizing in this exact moment that I did not put religion on the content warning list.
That needs to be down there.
If you have time to edit
Right,
the
Gary.
VOD for this, then just put a big flashing warning light here. Content warning Christianity.
Yeah, no, go all out and make a like graphic for it because you will have to do this again of warning Magnolia rants about fucking Baptists again.
I
Oh,
will join you
Magnolia,
in the
don't
conversation
worry.
because
You're gonna scream at me when you realize how this evangelical church is run.
I can't wait.
Last
Last time they had a confessional booth.
what are they doing with confessional booth? You can talk directly to God, you fucking heathens.
It was so fucking funny.
Oh my
Yeah, but how else will there
Man,
be
it was-
drama?
Man who has never been to church writes a church.
I've been to church before, excuse you. It might have been ages ago and I might not have memories of it, but I've been.
Oh, if you went to church, you'd remember, buddy.
No.
You've been to church hasn't been to you, King.
Okay,
Anyways.
okay.
Divine Church of... Sorry?
Divine Holy Saviors.
Thank you.
Do you tell Lon that it's in a strip mall?
Do you tell
So-
Marvin that's the church?
Lahn. So the nearest one close by is our Divine Holy Saviors. It's they were a little low on budget, but they're to the just down the street a little bit, down the main street. I mean, it's good to repurpose. It's I mean, you can find God anywhere, of course.
Yeah, where you stick a cross up, I guess.
But yeah, it's down the street. You might mistake it for a strip mall. But no, it is in there.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, if you'd like to come next Sunday,
Can I stop? I love you so dearly. Can I stop you right there? I am a devout Catholic,
Certainly.
unfortunately. That is not what I was looking
Lon, I got a question for you. Do you mention what you are looking for?
Well, full context. She's looking for some like a building with sandstone and stained glass. So she heard fucking like the Divine Saviors in the strip mall. Like, okay, this is not the building I'm looking for.
So, you're right, this is not the building that you're looking for. As you are thinking about stained glass, however, you would know that there is one building in town that does have stained glass in it. There is an old culture house that used to at some point be a theater. And back in its heyday, had a lovely stained glass window put in at the very top so that it would cast this dappled light over the lobby as you were waiting for your show.
Is it Culture House?
Culture house.
Culture House. Okay, I can figure what that is for first principles. I know what both of those words mean individually. Okay.
Just so I'm understanding, Val, are you talking about like the kind of place where like, oh, this is the Swedish Cultural Center, or like this is like the
Yes.
like okay.
Yes, very much. As soon as we switch over to that screen, you'll see that it is in German. Yes, very much.
Genau.
Oh God.
Ein Geschenk für deine Sister. Ein Geschenk für deine Schwester. Vielen Dank.
Yeah? I'm not German. Anyway. I mean,
You're German. A little bit.
yeah, sure.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's start lying to people. Actually, not. Yeah, I think after breakfast I will pay him. But you can tell Teddy and I don't. It's not Isaac. This is out of character. What is Homeboy's name? It's not Teddy. It's fucking Chad and
Justin.
Chadwick and Justin.
fucking Justin.
Nope.
No, Jeremiah was
No.
previous universe.
You're right, it was.
It's Chadwick and Justin. I don't know why I was thinking of Teddy and Isaac. What?
Teddy is your other player character.
Mm-hmm.
But where did the
Yeah.
Isaac come from?
Justin Stewart and Chadwick Cook. I have it in my notes.
Justin Stewart and Chadwick.
You're
Cook.
taking notes. Impressive.
Yeah.
She's got more
No,
than I do.
So, I'm gonna go to a visit while y'all visit Justin and Chadwick if you know. Try to set my mind right, as it were.
Our chat has
sir.
become German. Vielen Dank für alles,
Oh
was
God.
du gemacht hast.
So,
Anyway, full context. She is lying to Leah about that. She's not going to that fucking trip.
Like Shannon looks at Lahn and is like,
No, Lon's about to. They're gonna go to the hospital. Lon's gonna peel out this parking lot and beeline it towards the culture. No, she's lying.
so
Mm-hmm.
with that, is there anything else you want to do before you head to a secondary location?
My
Are
one
we-
thing is, I'd like to roll to see if I catch Lon going down a different street that I sent her down.
I know. Lon's
absolutely
finishing.
can.
Lon's gonna be in some waffles when y'all pull out, unless you're willing to wait to watch, which is funny.
Give me like 1 second. You're gonna lose the cams on stream as I try and figure out what I want you to roll for me.
Yep.
Let's see.
psychology maybe?
Yes. So if you want to learn if Lon is lying, you could roll me psychology.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I would want you to roll me navigate. Or drive
do they
auto
have-
if you want to check if like the road direction is correct.
Do they have versus rolls in Call of Cthulhu?
Do they have what, sorry?
Do they have like versus rolls in Call of Cthulhu? Like,
I'm just
can we roll
Yeah,
a
we can homebrew it.
Yes, technically they do. Let me check what you can lie with. I think it's just lie. There's fast
There is-
talk
Mm-hmm.
or I guess persuade is your other option. And the way that versus rolls work in Call of Cthulhu, it's whoever gets a better level of success. With, I think, attacker taking precedence if there's a tie.
So
Persuade.
just
I
with
can
the
roll persuade.
psychology roll.
I have persuade.
Yeah, give persuade and psychology. Go ahead.
Regular. It should be regular. I don't see anywhere that'd be blind, so it should hopefully
Oh, it's private.
work.
Holy shit!
Please unprivate it. I beg of you.
Where is this button? Where is this?
It's going to be one of
I
the
don't-
symbols above the text box at the bottom.
You've got a
Buttons.
globe. You've got a anonymous mask, like guy in
Oh,
captain
okay.
suit.
Lon, that's not
It's-
looking good.
Oh, it's
Weird.
looking bad. Actually, it's looking horrific.
Does that one work? Because I can't.
Oh, that's
Uh,
weird.
It doesn't matter.
Like,
It
soft
doesn't.
highlighted?
Does it? It doesn't.
Like Lahn is like, okay, bye. So unsubtly goes the other way, and Leah's like, do.
A funny story about that, because Lia is technically the attacker in this one. It does succeed because it is the same level of success.
It goes to the runner.
That's some bullshit.
You both fail, so you succeed. That's impressive. 2 negatives though make it positive.
So, yeah, Lia, you get the very distinct sense that like Lon's going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know if it's to that shitty little church or not, but she's going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Stealing up the fucking parking lot. They're supposed to be going in the opposite direction. She takes a turn the same way and then goes the fucking takes a left out. So she's like, okay, well, where is? No, that's not right.
Oh, I suppose we'll meet up with her later. Okay. Do you two want a ride to the hospital? I can
Shotgun.
give you a ride.
No, it's all right. I'll meet you over there on my quad.
Oh, certainly. Marvin, do you have a way to get there?
I have my van, but if you're offering to ride, I will happily, like, passenger seat.
Oh, certainly. You can come on in.
You do have to pick
Okay.
like the big gift basket up off the passenger seat where it's been buckled in. Like,
I
in
will
order
put
to
it
get
in my
the-
lap and keep it safe.
That's fine. I will tell you, Marvin, at this current moment, once you're buckled in and driving away, I start my spiel.
So, as you all start
Your
driving
spiel.
towards the hospital, it is a lovely day outside. It is overcast ever so slightly. There's some clouds like flying through the sky, little bit of wind, occasionally the sun will peek through. There's this crisp, cold bite to the air, it being the middle of winter. There's slush on the roads, you see that they freshly salted them this morning. And not many people are outside. Again, you're in the north, it's cold. Now is not exactly the weather where you want to be just out and about with no reason. Out and about. As you drive towards the hospital, go ahead, Leah. I want to hear your spiel.
Yes, and I would also just like to roll because I like rolling.
Yeah. Fast talk. Persuade.
Yeah, where is my better one? They're both bad, but whatever.
Let's go dice games.
So, Marvin, I'd like to tell you about this great opportunity. So, it's sort of like as you go along and meet new people, because I'm guessing in your profession, you meet a lot of people on the road, that as you go along, if you can just sell them like 1 or 2 items from one of my kits back there. My back row is just filled with kits. That you can help them get ahead in life, because it's just a little thing on the side where you can continue to make money as you're driving around the country, so that you can just help some people out as you're doing that, as you maybe you're talking to them, seeing what their lives are about, if they've encountered anything supernatural. But you can give them a little jump up in life as you sell them just a few trinkets that'll, make their day brighter.
I like money, but what am I supposed to be selling?
Oh, as you can, it's like I'm trying not to wreck myself. I'm driving on winter roads right now.
Yeah.
Oh, as you can see, I've got a lovely lipstick on, some rouge for it's winter right now, so we're all a little bit paler, just putting a little bit more color in our lives here. I've got
Do you
a
think I
few
need
skincare
makeup?
items. No, not. You're perfect, honey. I'm just saying for people that you might meet, they might they might appreciate some products as you are. You said you interview people that they might appreciate a few trinkets, maybe some nice skincare. I know winter makes my skin so dry that oh no, do you get
Well,
like chap lip?
you
Got some nice
buy lipstick from someone who looks like this.
I mean, we've got like chapstick and skincare as well. Like
Do
if you're feeling dry at all.
I don't think I've ever touched a skincare product in my life.
Lia is aware of this. Um,
Lia just can feel the aura coming off of Marvin.
Hey, I do use soap and shampoo, but nothing of the fancy creams, serums, and pushes.
We are hurtling toward that period in time where taking care of your body got you labeled as metrosexual, so.
Oy.
Now hold on, because that period of time is crazy. Because that was like 20 years.
Yeah.
That was they were doing that. They were still doing that when I was like 15.
This is my last thought before I'm gonna mute and let Lia go back to doing what she's doing. Do you think that Marvin's show would be on Spike TV?
Oh.
I think Marvin would get
No, I think I know where it would be.
Swim.
Well, I'll get back to you.
I think Marvin would get like a 5-minute slot during commercial breaks on Adult Swim.
No,
Yeah.
late hours, Science Channel.
Yes.
Yes.
Late hours, late 2010s Discovery Channel and Science Channel.
His ass was gunning for National Geographic, but
They're like,
Ancient Aliens got there first.
So, you guys pull up into the parking lot of the hospital. You're able to park very easily, find a slot. You know, Lia, you're right next to one of the really big hills of like parking lot snow that's been pushed up. And you're able to go inside. The receptionist greets you. Hears that you're here to speak with, you know, Justin and or Chadwick, if either of them are around. And after 15, 20-minute wait, a nurse comes to get you and goes, right this way, folks. Justin has said that he's willing to talk with you.
Oh, lovely. Well, you know, Justin was the more injured one.
Justin was the one that ran in, yes?
No.
Chadwick would like to speak with you.
There you go.
Thank. Changes this in my notes. All right, continue. Yes. Yeah, Chadwick is willing to speak with you if you want to be in.
Oh, lovely. And then I know whenever Justin is feeling better, this one is for him if he's able to receive it anytime soon.
Certainly, I'll put it near his bedside. I'll see. Yeah, he's unfortunately not regained consciousness yet. So.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, nurse. Can I make up a name?
Yeah.
Nurse
Joy. We're in the Pokemon world.
No,
Nurse
we're not
Jenny.
doing that. Sorry.
Was Nurse Joy be out by now?
Joy was the police agent.
Nurse Maria. Anyway.
Maria.
Nurse Maria. Thank you very much, Maria.
Of course. Right this way. And Maria will lead you through a couple of corridors. It's not a very big hospital. You know, Winoa is not a very big town. But, you know, it's up a single flight of stairs, and then you end up in a visiting room. Where you see that there is space for 2 beds. Currently, there's only 1 bed in this room. And lying in it, you see someone with the physique of a runner. He's maybe early to mid-20s, very clearly on break from like university or a job or something of the sort. Except for you see all over one of his shoulders, there's this big gauze pad sort of tied around his ribs. You see that he's hooked up to a blood ox monitor. And when you come in, he sort of starts pressing the button to raise his bed a little bit, to be in a bit more of a sitting position. Hi, come on in. You can take it. There's only one chair, so you're gonna have to fight for it.
I'm like,
Hi, Mr. Cook.
I look at both of my companions and then I go to the chair.
Oh, yeah.
Marvin's gonna like lean against like the window, like the.
Marvin, window's fucking cold. Window is cold.
Never mind. I'm gonna sit next to the window and lean against the wall.
There you go.
Is that I bring my basket in, I set it on the little bedside table, and then
Thanks. Is that for me?
yes, of course, dear. It's I'm so sorry that this this unfortunate incident had to happen to you here in our town. I don't know if I don't know if you've heard from your nurses, but we did find your friend. He is currently in the hospital. Just
I heard a little bit. Is he doing all right? Do you know?
they weren't allowing visitors yet, but I can let you know as soon as that happens.
Yeah, I keep asking the nurses as well. As far as I know, he's still unconscious, which I guess is better than alternatives.
Anyway, yeah, we were at the lodge as you told us that something was in the woods, and then we were also helping out. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember Teddy's last name because I just think of him as Teddy.
Great question. I have also forgotten Teddy's last name. Give me 1 second.
Davison.
I'm trying to go to the characters.
Davison.
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 Yes, thank you.
Davison. Yeah. We were helping out Mr. Davison, the owner of the lodge. Once
yeah.
you hadn't come back after I think quite a few hours in the woods. We're so glad to see that you and your friend are, well, I suppose I can't say well, but are currently getting better.
Yeah, thanks. It was rough. I'm glad we're both out of there. Sorry, what does that smell? It smells like Danish?
Oh yes, certainly. There's we've got an apple one, an apricot one.
Yes,
I don't know.
that one.
Which
Absolutely,
you prefer.
apricot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's lovely.
And you see that she's
Mm-hmm. Sugar laws, dietary restrictions in the hospital. Leah doesn't care about those.
Justin just wants food. Chadwick just wants food. Sorry, I've done this again.
He's an athlete. He's used to putting them away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyway, I know if you're up for it, I think my companions here. Let me introduce you. I'm Lia. This is Shannon and this is Marvin.
Nice to meet you all.
Shannon is a photographer, so she was helping take photos of the scene, and Marvin wanted to document things as well.
Did you get any images of Justin?
Yes.
Was there anything wrong with him?
How do you mean?
Justin.
And you see that he sort of like reaches his hand back and like almost subconsciously grabs at the gauze a little bit. And again, any of you can roll psychology or spot hidden at any point you want to. I guess I was just wondering if like anything got in his eyes or anything wrong with his hands or anything like that.
In his
from breaking in
eyes.
real quick.
I got a hard success.
You got the hard
What
success.
did I see?
Did anyone else get a success?
Was habe ich gesehen?
Ja, oké. Du hast het gezien. Ik kan niet het doen.
Saying,
Hey!
You see Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
You see that there's still a little bit of blood like seeping through on the gauze pad. Like the stitches are still weeping a little bit. But what catches your eye a little bit more is that his medical chart is hanging on the foot of his bed. And you see that it doesn't say animal attack under diagnosis. Rather, it says lacerations caused by human.
Do you have any reason to suspect there might have been something wrong with Justin?
I mean, not particularly. Just a little bit of roughhousing that maybe got out of hand.
I'm no stranger to that myself. Younger sisters aren't too dissimilar from younger brothers, after all. Not as much as people might tell you.
I'd argue my younger sisters were worse.
Was this normal by your standards for roughhousing with a friend, or was it... Can you tell me about it?
So, we're both athletes, a little bit of roughhousing isn't anything unusual. It just... You saw me when I got back to the lodge. And
I did, you were a sight.
Yeah, jacket ripped up, blood come out of my back. That's a bit unusual. Especially for something like this. I don't think you meant to hurt me. I'd be really, surprised if you did, but something went wrong somewhere.
This is not Shannon saying this is Sunny K saying this. Goddamn. Sexy retreat with the acrylic nails.
I feel like I do have to point out his pants were on.
Mm-hmm.
Like that changes anything.
I'll say something. All we gotta say is,
It was a winter
"Damn,
night.
Chadwick!"
Okay?
Damn, Justin! Damn!
No, is that good? Holy shit, Chadwick, what are you doing in there? Oh
Okay,
my god.
Okay. Going back into character
Anyways,
now.
out of the yaoi.
You're turning my Eldritch Horror into yaoi and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah, wait till I start turning into Yuri.
Romanticizing the terrifying.
Chadwick, are you saying Justin was the one that injured you?
I guess. Again, I think it was an accident. I don't think it was anything serious. Well, I mean, it's serious, but I don't think he meant it.
So, do you think there was anyone or anything else that was responsible for the injuries that you had when you came in? Or were they all, from roughhousing too hard with your friend?
Mine? No. Mine were just... No, mine weren't anything unusual. Well, I mean, unusual, yes, but nothing, else.
You mentioned that something was out there and coming for you. Can you tell me a little more about that? Do you remember that?
Yeah, And you're gonna see that, Justin... Again, I've done this. Chadwick furrows his brow really deeply, and you can see he's sort of he really has to think to throw his mind back to this. I remember that we were out in the woods. We started to hear some, rustling or something out in the tree line. Didn't think anything of it. We know there's deer out there. We know there's critters out there. We didn't expect it to be a bear, because, wrong time of year for all that. Justin and I were sort of playing. We saw the deer stand up ahead a little bit. And I decided to sort of run up there really quick and haul the cooler up as far as I could. I remember I was in the middle of hauling the cooler, and then I just felt something against my back. It was hard, but I don't know, it felt like maybe I'd been poked with a stick, or he'd scratched me with something. It didn't feel didn't feel like this. And he gestures to the gauze on his back.
Mm-hmm.
But I turned around and I saw that his... I guess I don't know what I saw. I remember the blood on the snow, though. It was...
Take your time. It's all right.
Yeah. Sorry, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's
I'm
it's
sure.
okay. You don't have to answer anything you don't wish to. We can leave you to rest. You don't.
You've already been an incredible help in us trying to figure out what exactly happened, because if it can happen to you, then... Well, he's not here, but we're doing some work for Mr. Davison right now just to make sure that, first of all, you're all right. That's the thing that matters the most.
Yeah,
That you're alive, that you're in a condition to heal.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's nothing... I mean, I got stitches, but it's nothing too bad after that. Doctors say I'll be good in a couple of weeks. They'll take the stitches out, but...
It's gonna be hard.
I mean...
Not getting up and sprinting around. I remember when I broke my foot, kid.
Luckily my legs weren't hurt. That's, small blessings. I get to keep my scholarship.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, but...
What do you study?
Marine biology. I wanted to do inland biology, but they didn't have a program, so...
Sorry, I have to say there are many advantages to being a marine biologist.
I want this on the record since you're helping Mr. Davison.
Of course.
This wasn't Chadwick's. This wasn't Justin's fault. This absolutely wasn't Justin's fault. I don't think he meant to hurt me. Whatever it was, hiker's madness or I don't know, something gone wrong. He can't have meant to do this.
Now, I know I'm asking for you to remember quite a bit, and it's totally fine if you don't. Did Justin go out in the woods on his own or break off from you at any point?
Only time I lost sight of him was when I ran ahead to put the cooler up. It wasn't long. 5-7 minutes, something like that.
I see.
Right.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, no worries. And then
We'll make sure Mr. Davidson knows that Justin is entirely... He should focus on getting better. Nothing should come up against him.
thanks. I really appreciate that. He's gonna have it hard enough with apparently how bad he is.
Yeah. Well, blessings to you, Chadwick, and I'll keep you in your prayers and may hope for you and Justin to get better.
Thanks, Leah. We appreciate it. I appreciate it.
If there's anything that comes to mind that you'd like to talk about further, or you have any questions for me, because I would be more than happy to share the pictures that I took, seeing as to how some of them are of you. Here's my number. You can give me a call whenever you need.
Oh, thanks, Shannon. I think my mom likes your work. I've seen Whelan before. You did the book. You did the book, right? With the young farmer sitting on top of his pickup on the cover.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was an issue of National that I shot. Yes, that's correct.
She likes repainting your stuff. Says it's good composition practice.
Oh, well, that's high praise. If she's interested, I can send your mother a piece of authentic film if she'd like even more.
I think you might make her decade if you did something like that.
It'd be my pleasure. It's the very, very least I can do.
I appreciate it. I'm sure she'll appreciate it, I should say.
Of course. And if she likes that, she might like some additional stimulating reads. I only do the pictures for National, but a friend of mine, a colleague of mine, Lia Ashley, has got a anthropological work.
For those of you listening to the podcast version, Magnolia, who plays L. Ashley, is losing it.
As soon as people
This
start
guy makes
talking about
videos or something. I don't fucking know.
no,
Trying to give recommendations to
Some
a
boring
guy
sports
in a
brain
hospital
drain there,
bed
but don't
to his
bother.
mother. Anyway.
That's real colleague shit. Just like down, let me plug someone out.
Yeah, bold assumption that, Chadwick's gonna remember a single lick of L. Ashley and recommending that to his mother.
He's already like so high on opioids right now. He's like, sure, okay, that sounds right.
Apple sauce.
That is not me making fun of people who are taking opioids. That is making fun of me. What I sound like when I'm taking
Oh, I thought
when
that
I'm
was you
taking
making fun of
opioids.
me.
Nope, that was me.
That's why I said the applesauce joke, because I'm pretty sure you watched me get dosed via applesauce.
Two things can be real.
Two things can be real, anyways.
Apply sauce where?
Apply sauce to freshly surgeried person.
Directly to the forehead.
Those are photos that are not for the viewers at home, only for the team.
Anyways.
But as soon as the conversation switches to like, oh, my mother is a fan, Marvin just stops listening and starts rifling through a stack of business cards that have like 5 different like titles and different email addresses. He doesn't have a cell phone, but he
He
does
has a
have
phone.
No, I don't have a phone. You told me I don't have a phone.
Right,
Teddy has a
okay.
phone.
Teddy has a phone.
Teddy is the American Psycho cell phone.
I thought Marvin had a car phone. Never mind.
No, that's way too fancy.
Okay.
I have a car
But
phone.
I need the 2. One for so you've seen something that will people make you think you're insane if you tell them. Email this email address.
Yeah.
And there's just a less crazy sounding one. Just you've been through something rough and like you don't quite know how to phrase it.
Mhm.
You can talk to someone who has no certifications but also no biases, except Bigfoot.
Okay, yeah.
Except Bigfoot is not on the business card.
Bigfoot is not on the business card. Confirmed. Okay.
No, the business cards do look like someone went into like MS Paint and just put a whole bunch of like colored dots on it, and then they just cut out like a section of it with just name. I can help you supernatural shit, or I can help you just weird shit, and then at AOL.com.
I am going to make the executive decision here, Marvin, that each of your different business cards with like different words on them is from a different cutout of that big dots image.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to be just different enough. One section has like rainbow, and the other section has to be more serious, so it's more like neutrals.
Gotcha.
I think for a split second, Shannon considers giving Marvin the card of a guy from National Enquirer who was like, I love your work. She's like, and I hate you. This could be funny.
Anyways, with that, I'm going to very quickly switch over to Lahn and Lahn's incredible adventure.
Yeah, I'm the line who ran off. I'm sorry.
Lahn
you're
Ashley's
good.
Bizarre Adventure.
So I'm gonna switch.
What?
I'm gonna switch the scene really quickly. You guys are gonna get to see more, cameras cutting out.
Can't wait for Lon to prick her finger in the arrow.
All right, there we go. Folks at
Do we
home
need
can
to,
see that
like,
this
mute?
building that's now behind them says Kulturhaus.
Kulturhaus.
What? It hasn't changed for me.
Has it not changed
Yeah, no,
for you? Oh
on the
no.
screen.
It doesn't change in the Foundry, but I do see it on the Twitch.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is.
I clicked the wrong
There
button.
it is.
Sorry.
Kulturhaus.
Oh, it's pretty.
Wie
So-
schön.
Lahn.
No, it's fine. I just didn't expect it to be German.
I told you guys it was gonna be German. Lahn.
Culture and house are both words in English.
Okay, now to be fair, I think you did say, and then there's Kulturhaus, but you said it with a Dutch American accent.
Well,
So like there was
sue me.
absolutely like there were no hints
This is
So
outside
for-
context shit for me. I have no idea what a culture house is.
It's the
like
same words.
yeah. In like bigger cities or in communities that have like a pretty large population of like mostly people of European descent, because the diaspora is more like shored up with like its culture of the country of origin. They tend to do like little meetings, they'll do like, cultural dance. There was in my not in my hometown, but like 2 or 3 hours for people of Lithuanian descent, because I'm originally from a state that has a lot of Lithuanians, myself included. So this is kind of like that. There's German and Swiss and Swedish and Norwegian culture houses all over the Midwest.
Yes.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Lahn, you drive up to what was very clearly at one point an old factory. You see in front of you this old stone building, red stone. There's snow on the ground outside of it, but you also see that the bushes that would have been out front, the trees that would have been out front, you can tell even through their lost leaves that they are overgrown. That nobody is manicuring these lawns, to the extent that it's needed. And as you look up, you see that in the very center, above like the double doors, the steel double doors leading into this building, there is a portion of the wall that looks like it had been forcibly removed via sledgehammer. It's not large by any means, maybe only about, 1.5 meters in diameter. Vaguely circular, but definitely following the natural sort of jutting out of these bricks. There is a stained glass window up top. You see that it has sort of these purpley blues on the outside that centralize into this bright yellow, almost white core in the center with these long, striking diamond patterns in, again, this gorgeous yellowy gold color filling out this circle. You see a sign painted on the door in what looks to be like a chalk marker that says open every Wednesday and Thursday from 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. and open Fridays from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m.
I'm assuming, is it Wednesday or Friday? Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday?
I think it's Friday at this point. I think we started on a Wednesday.
Okay. Perfect. And it's definitely between. It might not be 12 p.m. Who knows? We can assume it's 12 p.m.
We can assume it's 12 p.m. It's fine.
We can assume it's between 12 and 2 p.m. That's a wide range. It's 14 whole hours. That's like half of the day.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they have opening hours. I guess she's gonna walk in because it's not. It's just like unmanicured, not unpopulated.
Correct.
Okay.
It's just not taken care of. That's fine.
The community center at the start of Stardew Valley.
Walk in the front door. She's gonna walk it like she knows what she's doing here.
Lahn, as you pull this door open, you can tell that this is an industrial door. This was never replaced. This was never, fitted better. And as you open it, you see that you are met with these really high ceilings. Inside, you can see that it looks like cubicle walls have been set up to give like an illusion of this being a foyer, but you can still hear a sewing machine going in the background. You can still hear, a little bit of chatter. Somewhere in the back, there's an espresso machine that you can hear hissing away. You see as well this stained glass window. It is facing the direction of the sun as it would set over Lake Winoa.
Huh.
Right now, there's a little bit of light filtering through, but it's not being hit with direct sunlight by any means. That said, with how windy it is today, you're sure you'll see it at some point. It's as you're standing here, sort of coming to grips with what this space is, that you hear a pair of footsteps pat around the corner, and you see a young, probably only about 19-year-old young girl, some sort of Vietnamese descent, as Christina rounds the corner, hair up in a messy bun, pencil shoved behind one of her ears. Oh, hey, Lahn. Didn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to see me here either.
I take it
found
you've
myself.
never been, then.
No, I haven't. I don't know. I heard about that. I've passed by enough. I wanted to. I don't know. The stained glass looks interesting from the outside. I feel like it wasn't supposed to be seen from there though, so I wanted to give it a look. I figured I'd hang out for a bit.
Yeah, that's fair. If you're new, do you want, like, the tour, or do you want to just hang out?
Oh hell yeah! There's a tour.
Kind of.
Say less.
Okay.
Say less.
Welcome to the Culture House of Winoa. This is something that was... Okay, so you know how this used to be a theater?
Yes.
Okay, so before this was a theater, this used to be an old ironworks facility. They actually made rail lines way back when. About the time a bunch of the industry started to get more centralized, you know, rail barons started being less rail barony and more old money-y.
When
this
the Philadelphia railroad was losing all their sort of state power and capacity.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the Vanderbilts started sort of leaving us alone up here.
They had
moving
less
down.
budget than the U.S. government at that point.
Exactly. Basically, this place went out of business. The local government decided that they still needed a place to employ people, so they decided to turn it into a project of retrofitting this old building into a theater. That, you know, gave a lot of the rail workers work for the next couple of months, at least let them, you know, look for other jobs, train into other, you know, trades, such like that. And then at the end of it, we had a lovely theater. As part of that, we actually ended up hiring a stained glass worker who made the window that caught your eye. This stained glass worker, they were from elsewhere. They kind of ended up passing through right about the time that it was needed. We don't know that much about them. We know their name. It was Carlo. I forget their last name, but I know that they've got a little like plaque about him in, you know, the library if you ever are curious about that. But Carlo ended up making this gorgeous stained glass window, putting it up, using some really cutting edge techniques, you know, pardon the pun, to make sure that it would fit in the natural hole left by the demolitions instead of, you know, rounding it and resetting all the bricks and everything. He ended up calling it Home. It's the title of the piece. We haven't quite figured out why yet. Maybe it's because, I don't know, it reminds him of, you know, the desert he came from or whatever. We're not entirely sure. But now it lives here, and it's a bit of a symbol for our community. A couple years back, the theater went out of business. You know, decade and a half ago or so. 2 decades now, actually. And this building started to fall into disrepair. I ended up for a high school project, sort of reinvigorating it a little bit. The community, the you know, the mayor basically lets us use it as long as we keep the place looking nice. So we've set it. Thanks. We've set it up as a bit of a place where you can come and just do your art. You know, everyone has something. So I do a lot of my video editing here. I know that there's Christine does a lot of her sewing projects here. She has a couple of mannequins.
Christine and
Christina. In the
Christina.
back.
That's the machine. That's what that sound is. That's what that...
Yeah, it's an old singer. It'll never stop running, but that also means that it's loud about it.
They don't listen. They don't make sewing machines to be quiet.
No, they really don't. But yeah, so if you know, follow me through here, you can see that we've got a little bit set up to be a wood shop. You can borrow, you know, PPE if you want any of that stuff. That's actually what I was working on right now. And you see that she takes the pencil, like, from back behind her ear. And it's one of those, like, flat, wide ones.
Yeah, the fucking when you put it down, it doesn't roll.
Exactly.
The carpenter pencil.
Yeah. And you see that she just sort of, like, throws it at the table. You can see that she's working on something that has, like, a very intricate, like, 3-way wood joint. As she's putting together, you see a little, like, a very retro-looking video camera, kind of like Marvin's. sitting up there. It's still more recent than anything you would have had your hands on, Lahn.
I want to touch the camera. It's like college.
Yeah. It's
What
all
you
right.
working on?
It does what it needs to do. But if you go back this way, you'll see we have this area set up for sewing. You can borrow tape measures, mannequins, anything like that. And you see that at one of the tables there's this kind of heavier set individual. They've got short, not quite buzzed hair, but you can tell that it's like been growing out for a couple of months from a buzz cut.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting at one of these machines, very sort of flat-chested. You see that they're working on something, and the mannequin that they have set up actually has an underlayer on that's giving it, the illusion of being heavier set instead of the tiny, thin mannequins.
Base dress form.
Yeah, if you head back this way, we also have
Dress form.
It's a dress form. We have a computer that you can use. We only have sort of the funds for one. It's actually the one that I used during high school. But you can use it. It's got internet connection if you ever need to look anything up or, order supplies. We do have a little bit of a budget for that, but it's not massive. So, check with me or Chris. Chris does the other sets of ordering, so.
I'm not going to order stuff on y'all's dollar. Listen, I'm grown. If I need something, I'll pay for it. You don't know about me.
We appreciate it. But yeah, that's kind of the short of it. We have extra room if you want to bring anything in. We're always looking for, new stuff. We have a little bit of a knitting corner. People can borrow crochet hooks or anything like that.
I'm a writer. I only need so much space. A desk is fine, but...
we actually, if you come this way towards the west wing, and you see that this is one of the few doors in this place that you've actually walked through a door. You see that it opens up into this tiny little room. Again, red brick walls. But there is a kitchenette that has been set up with an espresso maker, a tea kettle, a popcorn machine, and a mini fridge. And there are tables set out, all mismatched woods, stones. Every chair looks like it's been thrifted from 5 different locations. A couple of them have legs that have been replaced. There's beanbags in one corner. There's even one of those inflatable clear chairs, if you'll let me push it a bit 90s. And amongst all of this, there are these tall floor-to-ceiling windows. And you notice that each one of them has just a tiny little bit of prism set into them. And you see rainbows dancing across this entire room. So you got desks here, you got tables here. I don't know if this is, enough.
No, this is perfect. This for Lahn. Lahn is full disclosure. A little bit. It's very beautiful. She's a little bit awestruck. But I'm trying. Is this the thing she was looking at in her dream, or was it the stained glass? Or is it home?
You were looking at the stained glass, but the rainbows dancing around this room are more like what the light bouncing off of your skin looked like.
Okay. Trying to nail down exact geography of a dream.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck. Good fucking luck. This is not meant to be interpreted literally, dipshit. I mean, what? It's the sun setting and it's past 12, so in 2 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
I think Lahn's going to do 3 things. I think Lahn's going to, for a little bit, bother, what was her... Writing this down. What was her name again?
Which one?
Christina?
Christina. Goddamn notes tab.
We're taking notes like we're getting paid.
Good. Because I'm going to ask you for these later. These are on the test.
Oh, no!
Is that no? That's the character description. That's not my notes. Where's it? There we go.
You're looking for Carlos?
And I'm going to be bothering Christine about like one, whatever the woodworking project she's working on is, and two, what she's making videos about. She's just genuinely curious, but also like, I think Lahn's going to at a certain point, if she has free time and enough relaxation, actually try to get a little God's honest work done about like this cultural center.
I'm going to answer these two very, very quickly for you. Christina is making like a little foldable coffee table, but she's refusing to use any sort of glue or nails in it. So she's learning basically really intricate.
Getting real into joinery and joint work and hinges.
Exactly.
Hi, my name is Christine. This is my best friend, the wooden dowel.
No, wooden dowels are for suckers. They break so easy. My best friend is the star joint.
I'm trying to figure out how to make a hinge out of something without it being round.
So, there's got to be some woodworker in our very tiny fan base. Best day of their fucking life right now.
Or the worst day ever because they know more than I do about woodworking.
Yeah,
this turns into a knitting community turning on Hank.
No.
God. Love to watch someone you like watching be wrong about something you care deeply about.
I do that every day.
Look, if you in the comments, if you know woodworking and you are willing to be.
Very fair. I've just described having family.
Anyways, but she edits videos about actually her process in making these joints, and she puts them up as educational material for other people to learn as well. She's got a little blog. It was inspired by one M. Johnson.
Oh no. Why do I inspire people? That's not the point! I was supposed to inspire people to do better.
Yeah, you inspire people to make that. You are going to be like a fucking Marvin's on his way to becoming David Karp at this point.
Who?
The creator of Tumblr.
Oh.
Oh, that might be an ambition.
We're gonna stop this before we get to the daddy part. But what the fuck are others?
Anyways, but as you keep talking to Christina, you notice that she's getting like very physically antsy. And at some point you see that, like, her hands start shaking a little bit. And she goes, look, Miss Ashley, I'm sorry, I really respect you, but I really need to get back to my work.
I will get out of your hair.
There's mugs in the cabinet, water's connected, feel free to make yourself anything. We do appreciate any donations if, you take food or beverage, because it comes out of the, culture fund.
No, you're good. Stand off your God, I'll make a donation. No, Lana's going to go to the fridge, look inside, hear her stomach growl, and then close the fridge.
Mood. All right.
No, I'm not doing them.
With that, you're able to sit down and do, some work. Everything works out fine. If you would like to, would you give me a writing check?
I can. Did I say the other two things I was going to do? Because one was like sit down and like do some.
Yeah.
We'll just sit down and do some writing, but the other one was when the sun sets. I'm gonna go stand and like watch the stained glass.
I figured, yeah.
Writing check. I'm in so many tabs. I had to scroll over to find my notes.
I've got Leah's next thing that she wants to do.
What is a name that I can use?
Are you looking for a first name?
A last name, actually.
Lyndon.
2 stars is hard success, isn't it?
2 stars is a hard success. That's good.
Ooh.
Yeah, Lahn, you sit down. You're able to write. You actually, as you're writing this set, you feel that itch beginning to start in the back of your head again. Start sort of crawling up towards your frontal lobe that you feel whenever you're about to get a vision. And as you're sitting there, bathed in these rainbow lights, you feel that presence behind you again, the same one that you felt in your dream. And you notice that you have the very distinct choice here on whether you let the vision overtake you or not.
Yeah, fall back into it.
As you fall back into it, you hear behind you a sigh being let out. As the coffee machine in the back sort of fades from your what you hear. The sound of that sewing machine in the next room dies slowly, and instead rising in your senses is the sound of a tuning orchestra. You hear the violins, you hear the strings, the clarinets doing their arpeggios. And then you hear a little click, 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 and everything falls silent. As you're sitting, the chair beneath you grows plush. You feel red velvet hugging your arms where they sit next to you. As a spotlight starts somewhere in the larger room. And what you see is you see a man who begins to fall. You notice he doesn't hit the stage. Rather, it seems like there might have been a trapdoor or something beneath, as he appears to fall through it, before you hear, maybe imagined, and then you notice that the vision fades, the light comes back, and it's almost dusk.
Is the stage still set up for when this was a theater?
There is still the construction of a stage, though right now it is filled with, like, armchairs and sofas and, like, board games.
I don't imagine... Is there anyone else in this particular room with me?
In this room with you, there's one other person who's in the corner seeming to do some watercolor painting.
Okay, they're locked in. That's good.
They are, in fact, locked in.
I'm gonna look around for a trap door, I guess.
With that, I'm actually going to shift us away from you and back towards the rest of us.
Understandable. I'm gonna mute real quick. Go use the rest.
Yeah, no worries. Actually, that's a good point. We should take a break, because it has been 2 hours. So, I'm going to send us into break time. I'm going to change our content warnings to include religion.
So sorry.
No! This is I had the church ready in my scene list, and I forgot to put it on the content warning list. This is why the content warning is fallible.
I didn't realize my principle in this day of evangelicals was going to end up on the content warning list.
Magnolia, would you believe me if you said that this was a plot point from the first ever Call of Cthulhu game I ran, where one Sonny K ragged on me for putting a confession booth in an evangelical church?
Well, that's because once again, you don't need a confessional if you can talk directly to God. Not that I think they deserve to, but that's a theological point we're not getting into. But if you don't need a confessor or a priest, what would you have a confessional for? At that point, you're just telling a guy your business.
And maybe that guy just wants to know your business. I don't know.
Well, yeah,
it's what coffee hour is for, Valentine.
Of course he wants to know your business. He's a fucking pastor. Believe me, if they could get you to do it, they'd listen. But their whole thing is no, we're not Catholic, so they're not going to do a confession. Really, just
It's more of like and how do you feel our Father thinks of that?
Yeah, no. That's the thing. The Baptists don't have the seal of the confessional, so you tell your pastor and everybody knows is the thing.
Okay. With that, I'm sending us into
Sister Magnolia is going through a difficult time.
Yeah, exactly. It's that shit. Don't ever say shit to a Protestant, because then everyone's just like, so I heard you're going through something. We'll pray for you.
Every Catholic was mean to me in the way of when I went to an American Baptist church, there was a white woman who full stop was...
You cut out during the Catholic, but you have to say it again.
So when I was in Catholic church, there were folks who were we cut, right?
No, we're still live.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
great.
Nope,
Let's
we're still
cut.
alive. Yep.
Let's cut, and I can make some jokes.
Okay, we'll be back in about 8 minutes
You're
on the
my
hour.
priest.
Some
We'll
of
be
these
back
were
in about 8
jokes.
minutes on the hour for the rest of our
theory.
session. Go get a water, go take a break. We'll be back soon.
You're not there yet.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I forgot to unmute myself again. We have been made to promise dad jokes before the end of the session, so players, get all your dad jokes in before we stop streaming today. And I hope you had a lovely break.
They're outside? What are they doing out there? It's freezing.
There you go. There's your dad jokes. Mark it off.
Getting them in early, I say.
Anyways,
That's warm up.
we are back. We are ready to go and have a little bit more fun. So, we just left off with Miss Magnolia and Lahn, who had been doing some investigation of the culture house. Lia, Marvin, and Shannon, where are you three?
We're still at the hospital.
You're still in the hospital.
Where would you like to be? It's been a couple hours.
Leah. Well, no, it's been happening at the same time because Leah's going to go investigate what the nurses know about Chadwick and Justin by eavesdropping on them.
I see.
So I feel like one, I can do a stealth and then or a listen or both or whatever. But it's like I'd like to sneak around and eavesdrop around.
So my question is, do you want to be seen as you're eavesdropping? Like, do you want to be just walking through the hallway and you happen to overhear it? Or do you want to be stood there waiting for something from the vending machine or waiting for something from the coffee machine?
It's I am seeking it out, so I suppose I'm okay with being seen, but it is I am actively walking to try to find people.
Give me a stealth, and then give me a listen.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Marvin's just found the coffee and the vending machine is just on his third coffee with too much sugar.
Marvin, no. That's fair.
Okay. Yes. And then...
My ride is busy, so I'm stuck here.
You have a second ride. You could go with Shannon.
No, but then Leah will be disappointed.
This is true.
Anyway, also, this is what my character is made for, so...
Yes. So,
Midwest gossip.
Well, it's Midwest gossip time with a 13 on stealth and a 16 on listen. You're able to walk through these hallways, you ask a couple of questions, make sure, you're heading in the direction of, the canteen or the bathrooms. You're never stood still for long. Maybe, looking at a sign, making sure you're going the right way. But you do end up passing by a couple of nurses, one of them being Nurse Maria. And one of them being a doctor, who you see still sort of hair up in a hairnet, walking out. And you overhear them chatting about Justin. You hear that this is apparently somebody giving a surgery report over to Nurse Maria. And you overhear that, we just got him out of another emergency surgery. We've had to add some more stitches. We ended up securing one of his ribs back in place with a couple of metal pieces that we'll need to take out later, but that's months down the line. He probably won't be able to do weightlifting anymore at a professional level like he has been. Whatever it is that got him, it shredded his skin. There was some really deep claw marks. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was a bear. Can't imagine one would have been awake at this time of year, but that's the sort of thing we're looking at. We checked under his nails just while he was out, and we did find human flesh under them, which, confirms the investigator's suspicions that he did what happened to Chadwick. Didn't see anything weird. His blood test seems to have come back normal. If anything, it's a bit watery. He could have used some more, electrolytes, but we're fixing him with an IV now, so that shouldn't be a problem much longer. He is still out cold. The anesthesia should be wearing off in about 10 to 15. I have one of our surgery nurses in with him right now just to check. But if he doesn't wake back up, we're going to have to move him to the coma ward. At least until we get a hold of his family. And that's about all you're able to catch. Have some Midwest gossip.
Yep. It's the fingernails bit. I like it. Anyway. Anyways.
Anyway.
It's like, I will say, I probably won't relay all of that to Shannon and Marvin. I'd probably relay it to Teddy specifically. Unless the other two ask.
GM, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Rose, go ahead if you had something that you wanted, Marvin.
Marvin's busy drinking coffee and waiting until we can go.
I remember when we found him, Marvin did have a wild look in his eyes. At the time, it would have been attributed to, like, the survival fight, or...
Yes.
Yeah. Looking back on it, did it look inhuman? Did it look like the creature? Can I roll a spot hidden or something
roll
else
Cthulhu
to try
Mythos.
and figure that out? Okay.
I know it's a 1.
Okay.
That's a 1,
be
mine's
so-
a 0.
Mine's also a 0.
Oh, sorry. You all get 1 to start with, my B.
Okay, let me edit that shit real quick
Yeah. Before we roll that.
before I roll that and it auto fails. Okay?
Which one's the 0?
Cthulhu Mythos.
Cthulhu Mythos. It would be so
What?
funny if I got a 1. Just putting it out there, it would be really funny.
I believe.
Believe
No.
dice.
No dice.
No dice at all? Damn, can't play games.
The dad jokes.
Look, we gotta get him in. We've been made to promise. Yeah, unfortunately, looking
Close
back,
but no cigar.
Unfortunately, looking back, you're not able to tell. It is something that you can look out for in the future if you ever see something
Okay.
similar.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Shannon, Marvin, do you need anything else while we're here? I sometimes like to stock up on my my car first aid kit. They've got really nice ones. If that's something you like. Otherwise, I'm gonna head back.
Sorry,
to
did you
the
just say you were taking
lodge.
resources from the only hospital in a very rural town?
No. They're fine with it. It's little like gift sets. It's like little like bandage, like a band-aids and like Neosporin.
You
kits
just took
they
something off of
send
the
out.
phlebotomist cot. Put that back.
I love Shannon with my whole fucking heart.
You ain't getting away with anything if Shannon's here.
Oh my god.
I am imagining that this specific hospital specifically has like kits in their gift shop for like take-home use.
That's fine. But, like, if you're just, like, taking shit, like, out of the med kits that are in abandoned hospitals and... that ain't going by here.
No.
Okay.
Lia wouldn't dare admit to anything like that.
No, of course not. Well, I mean, like, Lia does strike me as a woman who is very dedicated to little treat philosophy.
I can see this. Yes.
Yes.
Leah's propensity to just pick shit up.
Every time I'm in the gift shop, get a little something. Anyway.
Leah, woman's
So,
left ago?
When was the last time she got the 5-finger discount?
Just
You saw me at the breakfast bar. I did not pay for that.
Oh shit, you're right!
no one's
I think
paying
we were
for it.
operating off of the assumption that it's just on Teddy's tab.
I think we
Eddie's
were.
paying.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no, Marvin
That means
would
I
have
didn't pay
paid.
for it.
Is Marvin paying for everything?
No,
But
that's
yeah,
so funny.
Marvin doesn't know you guys.
Oh my god! So Marvin's
Marvin's paying for his own
thing.
breakfast, which is
Marvin,
why he's hitching a
no.
ride. Because that's better than, like, not using gas.
But yeah, if you're all set, we could head back to the lodge and if Lahn's back yet, or we can give her a call.
Yeah, I'll make sure to give her a call on there. She goes out into the parking lot and sees if her answering machine is beeping. She already knows that one of them is from.
You know that. Give me a second. You know that your answering machine is not beeping. There's no like waiting calls for you or anything like that. Oh, what was the other thing you were checking?
She was gonna see if Lahn called and told her where she was going.
Lon, would you have let Shannon know?
I am sorry. 1 second.
No worries.
Also, if you'd like to make up some of the time, Leah was in the hospital church just doing some Hail Marys.
Oh, you were you? Roll me luck.
Oh, okay.
I will have
I
to
didn't
be
know that was
back
going to
in a minute.
necessitate
I'm
rolls. but
locked
okay.
the fuck in on whatever this is. Oh.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. If you want something to happen to me, okay.
Okay, yeah, you do some Hail Marys. You absolutely do some Hail Marys.
Sounds like you're gonna need them.
No, it's just, it happens. You do some Hail Marys.
I'm not concerned about this at all.
I mean, Leah, you're gonna be completely honest here. Like, it's a spiritual room. It's a chapel. But, like, it isn't really. Like, it works in a pinch, but, like, this isn't like your family's church. Even the strip mall church is better than this one.
Ah. Understandable.
Shannon. You're checking your answering machine, and you actually see Christina get out of her car in the parking lot.
Oh, Christina, how are you?
Oh, hey, Miss Whelan. I'm doing all right.
You can just call me Shannon, sweetheart. You're okay.
All right, Miss Shannon. I'm doing all right. Just come in here to check on, Justin. See if he's doing all right.
I know that one of the boys was local. She like comes a little bit closer. She doesn't have to yell across the parking lot and air everybody's fucking dirty laundry.
Yeah.
I know that one of the boys was local at least, and the other one they came up here because they met in college. Do you know them?
I mean, Justin's my brother.
Oh, Christina, I'm so sorry.
There's a reason I wanted you guys to look into it.
Oh God. Well, I just saw Chad, who's awake. And he can almost certainly tell you more information if you know anything about the specifics. He's in good spirits. It sounds like Justin is he's still in surgery.
Yeah, that's about what we'd worried about. Mom got a call from the surgeon about 15 minutes ago. So I figured I'd head over to get, the news firsthand.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Please give your best from myself to your family. I gave my number to Chad because I have some pictures of the scene where everything happened. I've also got a picture of Justin when we found him, just so we be able to show to the authorities and to the hospital when eventually they were developed, what his condition was when we found him. But it seems like the EMT they didn't.
Oh, you're cutting out.
If you, oh no, Am I back?
We heard it seems like the EMTs, and then we lost you.
It seems like the EMTs already got what they needed there, so if you would like to see anything that I have, if it would be helpful to you, if it would bring you some comfort or at least fill in some blanks for you, I'll send you what I have. I think you should already have my. I already do.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. I guess my biggest question is, did you find anything that it looks like my brother dropped?
That's a good question.
Yeah, oh, this is gonna sound so embarrassing. Do you remember those toys from about, like, 3 months ago? They're little, they're round, they're, like, ovular, and they got little, like, fake pets in them?
Are you talking about Pogs right now?
No, I'm not talking about Pogs.
What are you talking about?
May...
Tamagotchis,
I am talking about Tamagotchis.
Okay. You see, it's if you said digital, then I would have gotten it right away. Did you? I missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I also didn't hear it.
Never mind. Maybe I didn't say digital.
That's a good question. You know, if the there's cats. Sorry. If the if the EMTs or anybody scooped it up when we were out there, I don't know if it was safe for us to go back and check it out, but I'll keep an eye out just in case somebody brought something back to the lodge.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure that Teddy knows that it's something that you'd like as well.
That'd be nice. It's real sentimental to us too, at least.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good to see you. Take care. He's a fighter. I think he'll make it through.
Yeah, I sure hope so. He's been gone for a couple of years, but he's still my big brother, so.
I think my sisters would feel the same way about me. You take good care of yourself.
Will do. Thanks, Miss Shannon.
She gives her a little squeeze on her bicep.
Yeah. As she starts walking away, you definitely notice like she's wiping something away from her face.
Lia is from like in town, right?
Yes, Lia is.
Great. I'm not, and I'm still upset about my camera, so I'm just gonna grill Lia about any place that could have technically competent people that would be willing to look at my camera, like today, tomorrow, soon.
Lia?
Yeah.
You are aware of one place that sells technology. You know that there is a small television shop that was set up in the old mall. You in fact know that the old television shop is the only store left in the old mall. This was meant to be Winoa's shopping center, and for some reason it never really quite got off the ground. But, unfortunately, because of the way the leases were done, they can't actually kick this place out before the end of the lease. So they have to keep the building operative until the lease is up.
Mm-hmm. Incredible. Oh, Marvin, if that's what you're looking for, where I don't go to these places that often. Oh yeah, that's there was a whole thing. So it's also in the strip mall. It's like you can't really miss it because it's like the only like store still in that location, but it's like I don't remember seeing video cam. Is that what you have? Video camera? Or is it a film camera? Or
I just show it and like it records. I don't fucking know. It was affordable.
Okay. Well, I remember seeing some of the TVs, but I didn't look for cameras, but they might have some knowledge about it. I'm really not the best person to ask here. I know let's see. Was it okay? Was it literally just Christina that went in? That's the other photographer.
Yes, Christina has a camera that she photographs. You would actually know that Justin is the one who more often does stuff with technology out of that family.
Yeah, maybe not the best time to ask it of the family that it's going currently through a hardship.
No,
But,
absolutely. I'll check the store, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I could drop you off if you'd like. We could head over there.
It is getting
Out of
late. That might be
character.
a better thing for tomorrow.
Yeah,
No,
I was
it's
gonna
nearly
ask.
sunset.
Certainly. Yeah. Oh, I suppose I don't know the store hours either. But if it's
4 p.m.
it's a regular, whatever day it is, day of the week it is, not the
Friday.
weekend. Yeah, they probably close pretty early today, and the sun.
That's fine. I can go tomorrow if you just show me on a map.
Mm-hmm. Oh, of course. You're staying at the lodge, right? I can show you one of the.
I
one
mean,
of the
in the
directories there.
parking lot of the lodge, yes.
Oh, right. That. Okay. Yeah. That's.
I'm
your-
pretty sure you've
your
seen my
business.
van. It's pretty hard to miss. And with that, you
Oh,
probably remember the fugly
that's
points covered in
yours.
paint van.
Right.
I know what Marvin would be. He would be
Okay.
a van life YouTuber. Tiny
Mhm.
home.
I don't record the van life bit. That's just my way of going places.
That's not for the people. You don't need to see this.
I don't put my vehicle in the videos, then I can get stalked. I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
He's living like the
Against
dad from Real
doxing.
Steel.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's the. Leah had the thought of like, oh, did some teenagers vandalize an abandoned van in the parking lot type of situation?
Oh no.
It's
So-
me. I'm the teenager vandalizing my own van.
Oh, that's yours. Oh, great for you, honey. We can head back there now.
I'm pretty sure Marvin will note like disapproval.
So, with that, Sunny.
I will.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
yes. Sorry. Yes, Magnolia.
One of the thing that we were going over before before I had to like briefly dip.
Yeah.
Before
I
your
asked
brief
if,
before your
I asked
brief
if Lon-
hiatus.
I asked if Lon would have told Shannon where Lon is.
I just think given the circumstances, not this time, not for any malicious reasons necessarily, just like it's not a safety issue now, so like it's fine.
Yeah.
I think what I will give you for free to make this easier is that Lon probably asked the whoever's at the front desk of the lodge for directions.
Cool. I also just had them chat with Christina, so Christina's gonna rat you out. Sorry.
Hey, where's Christina? How's Christina doing?
Well, Christina's going to visit her brother in the hospital.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So,
we've got that
Shannon.
hand. All right, perfect. Never mind. We're good then.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Shannon, the other thing that you're gonna get from Christina as you have that little chat is that Christina just sort of says, "Oh, by the way, that writer that you hang out with sometimes, she's over at the old culture house right now. If you're looking to write together or anything."
Oh, thank you very much. I'll let the rest of our friends know, and we can meet up with her, and then we can, talk about a couple of things relevant to, Chad's health and other, safety matters we've been asked to look into for Mr. Davies. And
Yeah, no worries. Take care.
of course, take care of yourself.
Yeah. Anyways, now you all know where Lon is. Yay.
Marvin, Leah,
Yes.
I'm going to drive to the culture house to see Lahn. Would you like to come along with me?
Oh, sure.
Leah, you would know this as the abandoned building.
Right. Oh, that building. I thought Lon was going. Oh, never mind. Maybe they got lost. Anyway, yeah, certainly I can follow you over that way. Marvin, is that okay with you?
Marvin, it sounds like a collective of creatives. This might be your kind of
I
place.
like collectives of creatives. Yes. That's all I need. And a ride, please. Yeah.
All right, away we ride.
Lon fucking up horribly by having a bunch of white people follow her to the culture.
And you all start riding to the culture house.
The gentrification nation on our way.
You're in a very white town, like it's already happening. Alright.
We won't even let you have a crumb.
It's Lahn and Christina trying to hold down the fort in the culture house, meanwhile.
I mean, yeah, like, Christine's over there, she's also white, they're also white. Alright, so, you all make it to the culture house. And you see the same building that I described earlier for Magnolia. Walking inside, you see that the clouds in the sky have sort of flown away. Got nearly clear skies coming in. And as one of you pushes open the door. Or, sorry, pulls open the door. It's a pull door. You see that Lahn is stood in the foyer. You can just barely make out where she stood. Sort of where the light would come through that stained glass and hit the floor. And right as you open the door, you see that the last cloud pushes out of the way. And just sort of this golden light beam begins to shine through and hits her. Marvin, Lia, and Shannon. To you three, you see Lahn bathed in a wave of orange and yellow light. You see these yellows glittering off of her dark skin, looking almost as if she's covered in just gold, like gold leafing herself. Her curls glittering with the light of stars in the night sky. As she stands there, and then you see her begin to fall. As her legs buckle out from under her, and she begins falling towards the concrete floor. Lahn. The moment you are hit with this light, everything vanishes from your sight again. I'm going to need you to roll me 1d10.
That's an 8.
Lahn, I want you to add 8 to your Cthulhu Mythos score. This will reduce your maximum sanity by 8 points.
Oh, sick! One moment. One moment.
I think it will auto-calculate if you change your Cthulhu Mythos score.
That's fun.
I hope it will.
Mine did,
okay.
yep.
Unlock actor. Cthulhu Mythos score. No, I need to...
Ooh, I get to throw in the fun stuff now.
Oh my god, we're getting...
You said you hear an orchestra tuning up, and I'm like, I know who that is!
Only one of my beloveds hasn't shown up today.
And it's I don't think it's done anything to my max sanity.
It wouldn't affect your current sanity, it would only affect your max. I don't know.
So it's the second one.
It
Not
should be
the one
60.
you can change?
Well, I think I started at 65.
That's not your max. 99 is your max.
So it's 65 out of 99, and now it should be 65 out of, like...
Because I changed it to 65 last time, because I thought it was, like, off your power.
So, yes, so your starting sanity is based off of your power. Cthulhu Mythos decreases your maximum sanity.
So my starting sanity is not... So that's not my max. I'm starting at 65 out of 99.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm at 91 sanity, so I've done this wrong.
No, so you're still at 65 if you didn't lose any sanity. But you can only go up to 91 at this point.
No, I'm at 64 out of 65 sanity, but I'm hearing I'm not supposed to be out of 65 sanity. I'm supposed to be out of 60... Well, now 91 sanity.
Yes, correct. I think.
Okay. I see.
You got this.
90... Okay, it makes sense now. 91 max sanity.
Yeah.
That's so... Oh, my god. Okay.
Yeah, somehow that's worse than losing sanity, right?
No, I love this. Fuck yeah. No, this is whips.
Lahn, as
Or
soon as this
90.
light hits you, your vision goes dark again. And you're back in that plush velvet chair. This time, you see... Actually, no, I'm redacting that. This time, your vision goes dark, and you feel yourself falling, just as that man in your previous vision did. You feel yourself falling, and as you look down, you see that there are 3 spots currently illuminated on the stage that you're plummeting towards. The first is below you. You see something moving down there, but you don't have time to process what it is and look at the other things happening. The second spotlight, stage right, is tinted magenta. In it, you see a young man. You're unable to tell quite who it is at this point, but you see very dark hair. You see what looks to be track pants, and around him are these coiled cables that look like landlines, are these thick wires that look like the cables that you may see on stage lighting.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
And you see as he's there, the light around him begins to flicker a little bit before it dies completely. Stage left, you see another spotlight. This time it's tinted in a way that makes it look like color is being taken out of it. You see standing in it a black man, older, hair at this point completely gray. Sonny K, don't get too excited. This isn't the black man you think it is. Hair completely gray.
My grandfather!
Hair completely gray, clean-shaven face. But you can see, just in the way that he carries himself, that he's weary. That he's carrying the weight of something indescribable on his shoulders. And as he's standing there in what is very clearly a pastor's cassock, you see sort of crawling out of his hair behind his ear and into it what looks almost like a centipede or a grub of some sort. And then that light also begins to flicker and is ever so briefly blood red before it dies. As you continue falling, you notice that your spotlight, where it had previously been a glorious, shining sunlight color, it begins to turn redder and redder and redder until it is this dark and murky maroon. Until right at the moment when you should be hitting the ground, when it should be okay and you should be landing on your feet, it cuts out. And you are in space, floating in this void of nothing for what feels like moments and eternities before you feel the back of your head slam into something solid as you wake up and find yourself on the concrete ground of the culture house. You are going to take 1 point of damage.
1 point? That was... Oh, God.
Dude, you've only got like 12 HP. I can't make you take too much.
Yeah.
I have 12 HP. You're so funny. I have 7.
Ha! Sorry.
That woman is concussed!
That woman is concussed.
Yeah.
6 now.
Oh, Lahn, honey,
Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna go get some water and some ice.
are you? Can you let me look at your eyes? Let me look at your eyes. And I would like to look deeply into Lahn's eyes.
First aid.
Guck in den Augen.
Can
First
I
aid.
help Lia in any way?
Add Sunny
You
Case
can
German to the
help.
bingo
Lia will
board,
get a
please,
bonus
Raku.
dice.
This is not going great because Lahn is trying to get back up, which I don't think she should be doing.
Yeah, I'm like,
Stay
no,
down.
Lahn.
What
Sweetie,
was
let's
the
stay for a moment.
thing I could help?
You can help. It will give Leah a bonus dice. So Leah can roll
Oh.
another d10, and it replaces your tens place.
Mm-hmm. So, should I just roll the d10 then?
Yeah,
Roll a
I think
D10,
so.
yeah. Basically, you get to take the lower d10.
No, it's worse.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
Then no. Unfortunately, no more helping.
Yeah. It's like,
I mean, Lahn is like her pupils are shrunk drastically, but you see that she's more like scared and trying to like get up than anything else.
oh, honey, are you okay? It's like I try to keep her down, but like she just keeps on coming up. It's like I make no
Lahn is
difference.
trying to get up, trying to look like I don't. This isn't at this stage, is it? Because she thought she was falling onto the stage.
That was this stage, yes.
Oh, never mind. She's looking at the floor, like where she is. She's looking to the left, looking to the right, behind where the curtains used to be.
Yeah. Give me a spot hidden.
Can I also look where Lahn is looking? I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for,
Also
but
spot hidden.
I don't even know if she's looking for anything. This is just the last she remembers seeing things there, and she's like not sort of entirely in her right mind on account of the concussion. So she's just going off fucking not. She's just going off any input at all. Just fucking.
Lahn didn't.
Marvin, that's nothing for
Damn!
you.
I think I might have rolled it too many times. I kept clicking it because I thought it didn't click.
I think
the
I
first
rolled
one-
twice, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
the first one's a 5.
I'm taking the first one because I'm saying that the first one counts.
Crazy.
I see that Leah also rolled. Shannon, are you gonna roll or no?
First aid?
Spot hidden.
I thought
Spot hidden. Yes, please. Yes, please. No!
Lahn, be so happy you are not in fucking Magnus Archives. A ceaseless watcher would love your ass.
See, Lahn Ashley was born in the right generation earlier.
For the absolutely the right generation, because there would be some fucking Elias Bouchard would be like, "Oh, you snoopy bitch."
Oh, hello, more for me. Anyways,
I would say for Leah, like she's looking like, oh, did you see something that made you fall? Like, is there a person? Is there like a rope? Is there a like?
so we're gonna do this
Leah's
way.
like not thinking magical.
Yeah, so we're gonna do this way. Marvin and Shannon, you two are rushing up towards Lahn, and as you get there, the moment you step into that illuminated portion of the floor, Marvin, you just get this urge over you that the colors here are gorgeous. They are so stunningly beautiful, and you need to add this specific yellow onto your bus. It's just the only thing that you can think about. Shannon, likewise, the moment you step into this this illuminated ground, you immediately are grabbing for your camera and you just take a photo of Lahn. The way that she's lying there, again, her skin looking like it's gilded, stars in her hair. You have to photograph her.
Just like
Photos taken moments before disaster.
Lahn, I'm sorry. Here, water.
What?
Leah, as you're looking around, as you're trying to figure out a reason that Lahn would have fallen like that, you step closer and you feel the ground underneath you, like, give just a little bit. Almost as if it's hollow underneath.
Did you trip? Oh, did you trip? The ground doesn't feel even.
Lahn,
Oh.
as you're looking around and especially as you're glancing to either side of you, you see that to your left, to stage right, you see the computer that Christina was talking about earlier. It's not in the exact same spot, but it's set up over there. There's an outlet there. It's plugged in. There's a fax machine next to it. There's a printer next to it. And as you glance over to your left, you see that there is, where you're looking, you see that there is, way in the back, covered by a couple of things, a window. And you can see through that window there's a building way off in the distance, but from here you're not able to tell which building it is. With a map, you'd be able to determine what it is through that window. You also feel the floor that feels ever so hollow beneath your feet. Or I guess beneath your butt right now.
Explaining the only one damage. Is there like a carpet of? I'm assuming there's not, but like, this is just concrete. I don't know. I keep imagining like a stage, like it's made of.
You are on basically a wooden like platform. Like, I don't know if you know about tap dancers, but tap dancers have like wooden, like just flat wooden plywood boards that they will bring out sometimes to have better like sound. You're on one of those on top of a concrete floor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's big and
bigger.
it's stage-like, but it is still just only barely raised off the floor.
An inch or something.
I don't see I'm assuming she didn't see like a latch or anything, but like.
You don't see a latch, but you do see like a seam where it's been pieced together from multiple pieces.
Yeah, no, Lahn's like just feeling on the floor. She's like a little bit banging on it. Like, I'm not gonna hold you.
As you bang on it, you do definitely hear that there is a portion underneath your feet that is hollow.
Honey, I'm not sure if that's quite what we should be doing right now. Do you need to go to a nurse, or are you feeling okay? Who's the president?
Oh God, unfortunately, I don't want listening.
I'm not trying to date this, but
it is indeed Ronald Reagan. It is Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan. Is it
the throat goat?
real quick? Is Lahn bleeding? Is Lahn bleeding?
Do you want to be?
I feel like it. I feel like I would, even if it's like only one story. I feel like that breaks skin.
You didn't fall an entire story. You just fell from standing.
Oh, okay. That's
you
way
might believe
better.
that you fell from Astoria because that is what your vision was.
Yeah, because that's what I was thinking. Because I'm going out once again, out the information that she has. No, I didn't realize she just fell from. Okay, no, that's fine. She's just concussed. Yes. No, when Lia says, "You know who the president is," Lahn like snaps. I'm like,
What's the capital of Louisiana, Lahn?
Baton Rouge.
Well done.
Ow.
All right. Just stay down as much as possible. You don't want to jostle yourself too much after you just hit your head. Do you remember what happened before you hit your head?
I was looking at the stained glass, and I don't. I was looking at the stained glass. I guess I got lost in it. Lahn starts looking up, like she's looking up like there's supposed to be something there. Like she's looking up for the thing she fell off of that she didn't actually fall off of.
Lahn, above you, you see that there is a factory ceiling. There is a metal rafter that you can see has been retrofitted with an area to hang lights from, but there's no walkway, there's no path or anything like that.
Let's get you somewhere else, honey. Let's get you in a
Okay,
chair
right.
and
Go real
We
slow.
can get you some
Lon, I'm
snacks.
worried that you might
have
be
you eaten
concussed.
anything
You
yet
landed
today?
right on concrete.
What? I can't one at a time. What?
Oh, sorry.
You go.
Oh, let's see. Let's get you in a chair. If that'll be good for you. And oh, I know they have the snacks in the break room. Have you eaten anything yet for lunch today?
Thanks, it's breakfast. We're good.
Let's get you something to eat.
With
And
that,
then I
Marvin
do
just
try to,
pulls
like-
out like a pro.
here. Not we. I think we might need to. Can we go somewhere else? I can't. It's
I tried
rough thinking clearly.
I'm trying to help Lon up to go like probably into where there are chairs.
It's easy.
Lon's
It's
very
not
light,
hard.
but I'm Tiss. You all will watch as you sort of help Lon up to standing and start walking over towards the more cafe-like area. The light, as it was shining through that window, has slowly been setting. And just about the time you all begin to leave, the last bit of the light stops flowing through that stained glass window. And the inside of the culture house turns dark. The fluorescents flick on, and maybe a few of you hear that buzzing in your ear that accompanies them.
And the vibe is rude.
Rose, Marvin and Shannon, that urge, that just overwhelming obsession you had felt earlier, it vanishes.
Jesus. Okay. Shannon's gonna look at Marvin. You alright? Did you feel that?
Huh? What?
Did you feel odd just now?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, aside from Lahn having fallen in front of us, obviously. Did you?
Well, Lan is quite frail, so if any of us would faint or trip, they'd be the most likely one.
You hear like I resent that. She should not be yelling right now.
It just comes out slurred.
Rail my ass.
No, it was just very much a need to make into yellow for some reason. Like my brain was just only about this yellow shade, and I'm gonna forget it if I don't go find something.
It was a very peculiar shade of yellow. I saw it on the ground too. How are you feeling now?
Like I'm gonna forget what that shade of yellow looked like, and that's not something I want. But aside from that, I'm fine.
Well, just for posterity's sake, because sometimes the color washes out with the development. Why don't you go ask some of the folks here if you can borrow some of their paints and mix it up, so we have it on a swatch or something.
Maybe
I'll stay here with Lahn and Lia, so that somebody's keeping an eye on her.
I think Leah's doing a marvelous job, but yes, paint and Marvin just.
Okay, last roll for the day. Marvin, I want you to roll me an arts roll with a bonus dice.
Art roll. Is it the bonus dice? Go. Nope.
Oh.
Marvin,
Aww.
you are able to put together a very, very lovely shade of yellow. And it's gorgeous, it's beautiful, It would fit right in on the paint work you're doing right now. But it's not quite right. Something about it didn't capture that color. And that is where we are going to end our session for today. So, my beloved players, thank you very much for joining us today. To our beloved audience, thank you very much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed. I saw some people in our chat that are not, usually here, so thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed. Right now, while I begin looking for a person to raid, I would like to throw this over to my players to plug anyone they want to plug, anything they want to plug, including themselves or things. So, go, fight amongst yourselves for the first spot.
Sunny K, you
Sunny,
go first.
go.
Really important shit.
Hello, my name is Sunny K. If you liked the music that you heard...
We can't hear you. Sunny K, we
No.
cannot hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yes.
Okay, great. If you liked the music that you heard in this stream, almost all of it, except for the song that will play in the credits portion before we raid, is available to purchase and download on heysunnyk.bandcamp.com. HEYSUNNYK.bandcamp.com. If you are not interested in the music, that's still fine. I ask that you listen to this next portion because it's pretty important personally. Right now, in many countries, really crazy things happening. And at the moment, I think that a lot of people are having some trouble keeping their heads above water and are looking for ways that they can support their neighbors and also, build a support network and contribute to, larger causes. And it, just build some mutual aid. So I'm going to shout out indivisible.org, which
say
is
that one more time because you did cut out on the name.
Indivisible.org. INDIVISI.org. If you've got friends in the United States and they're having trouble at the moment and are just, people who might be of a like mind and are, also feeling really stressed out, that is a great community building resource that has a lot of mutual aid networks that are even specific to states might be living and having problems. As always, if you have the money to donate, I would totally recommend donating to Médecins Sans Frontières, Doctors Without Borders, because they're doing a lot of really important medical and humanitarian work in war and famine and just really terrible nastiness. There's also the PCRF, the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. So go check those out. There is something that you can do to make the world a little bit better. You don't have to do everything, but there is something. Who's next?
Thank you, Sunny. Who is next?
Of course.
I will say there might be something new on the stream view that everyone can see as of because I don't think we had them last time that we streamed, is the art.
Yes! Oh my goodness, I completely forgot that is new this week.
Yeah, so
Hard
you
be
can see
gorgeous.
our lovely little models of our characters that is lovingly made by Rando's art. So thank you very much. We love them very much.
Yes, go check him out. He also does take on commissions now, if he has time. So if you are feeling interested, I know he has a Twitch you could reach out to him on. Or go and download his mobile game, The Delve Soldiers of Fortune and Folly. Anything else, May? Sorry, I took over that.
I am okay. If you want to get more of me, probably me posting a bit more, and hopefully in the near future, I will probably be posting a little bit more about like TTRPGs or actual plays. But if you want to see me currently post insane shit about Priory of the Orange Tree, or at this rate, probably still the Poppy Wars, you can follow me at Daisy Power Hour. .bluesky.com daisypowerhour.bluesky.social. where it's the one thing I want people to follow because it's where all the official shit is. And I have a Tumblr. If you find it, don't unfind it. Fuck you. You somehow find my Twitter, die. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Rose, do you have something you'd like to shout out today?
Yes, I would like to shout out just actually looking at things, not just like actually observing things, not just looking at them. We've had a lot of storms here, and with storms at the end of them, there were a lot of rainbows recently. And I think it's just very nice to just pay attention when things are happening, not just, fuck, it's raining, but puddles are very pretty. Rainbows are gorgeous. It's getting darker earlier, and Christmas lights are being put up here. So go on a walk, look at the lights, enjoy life.
Shock to me.
Rose's plug of the day is joy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. In character, Lahn Ashley would like to unplug looking at things closely. It'll get you concussed. It goes.
Okay, maybe avoid stained glass. Yes, but rainbows.
And I'll say, I as May do not approve of listening onto private medical knowledge, so don't do that.
That is a HIPAA violation. Don't do that in real life.
I'd like to shout out stealing from the phlebotomist cart.
I didn't do that. Okay.
She didn't, but you should.
And with that, I'm going to plug me now. I'm going to bring an end to this plug. Hi, I am Nelise. You can find me here on Twitch or on YouTube if you're watching our VODs. Hello, VOD folks. We will be back in 2 weeks on what I believe is the 28th of September. Let me check that very, very quickly. Yes. On the 28th of September for our next session.
What's the guarantee?
You can also find me over on Ko-fi or on Patreon, both at Nelise, where you can find, hopefully within the next 30 minutes, I will be posting a schedule for the next month. So you can figure out when we are going to be streaming then and join us for those adventures. I also want to give a huge thank you to whoever joined our stream earlier today. I saw that we reached 30 followers total. Thank you. That means a lot to me and to the rest of us as well. So, with that, I'm going to send us into our end credits. You're going to hear a lovely song by Sunny K, and then I will send you over to raid a group playing a different Call of Cthulhu game. So, with all of that...
More horror!
With all of that, I hope your games go good, I hope your stories are wonderful, and I hope you get to play again once more with feeling. See you, folks.
Bye!
Oh, give me a heart of deep and black loam, where the knock deer and jackalope graze, where often is heard both a prayer and a curse, and the sky weaves the black and red rain. Home, home by the grave, where the bones of the ancestors lay, where here is interred mankind's final